If you're nearing retirement or already in it, one of the big questions that probably crosses your mind is how to take a penalty-free withdrawal from your 401k after age 55. Many people are unaware that there's a special rule that allows you to do this without that dreaded 10% early withdrawal penalty. But the rules around it are tricky, and you might be wondering if you're eligible or how to navigate them. Stick around because I'll break it all down for you, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to take advantage of this benefit. Before we dive in, if you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, I highly recommend clicking the first link in the description. I've put together a free gold IRA guide that thousands of Americans are using to safeguard their savings from inflation and market uncertainty. You'll want to get that if you're concerned about your wealth in these times. Now, let's get into how to take a penalty-free withdrawal from your 401k after age 55. First, let's clear something up. The general rule is that if you take a distribution from your 401k before age 59 and a half, you'll face a 10% early withdrawal penalty. However, there's an exception for people who are 55 or older and still working for the employer that holds your 401k. This rule is called the age 55 rule, and it allows you to take penalty-free withdrawals as long as you leave your job during or after the year you turn 55. But here's where things get a little tricky. The rule only applies to the 401k that's tied to your current employer. So if you have an old 401k from a previous job, the age 55 rule doesn't apply to it. You'll have to be over 59 and a half to take penalty-free withdrawals from those. Now, you might be thinking, what if I want to retire early, but I don't want to leave my 401k in the hands of my current employer? A possible solution could be rolling your 401k into an IRA, but keep in mind that the 55 rule no longer applies once you've rolled over to an IRA. So if you're planning to take advantage of that penalty-free option after 55, you'll want to leave your 401k where it is. If you're thinking about withdrawals, but also concerned about the long-term impact on your retirement savings, you might want to consider how your 401k stacks up against options like a gold IRA. Gold IRAs offer greater security, especially when you need to protect your wealth in volatile times. So if you're getting close to retirement and need that penalty-free access to your money while also thinking about the future, gold IRAs are an option you should seriously explore. To put it simply, this rule can be a huge advantage for anyone looking to retire early or just needing to access their 401k funds without facing penalties. It allows you to take money out of your 401k without that 10% penalty as long as you're over 55. But the key is to be working for the employer that holds your 401k. If you leave that employer before 55, you'll likely have to wait until you're 59 and a half to take advantage of the penalty-free rule. Now, if you're sitting there wondering if this is the best path for you, it's important to understand that gold IRAs offer some of the most attractive benefits when it comes to retirement planning. Protecting your wealth from inflation, ensuring the security of your hard-earned money, and taking tax advantages are all part of what makes gold IRAs so valuable. So, if you've got over 100K or even $5 in savings, taking the next step in securing your retirement might be simpler than you think. Click that first link in the description to access your free guide to gold IRAs. Thousands of Americans are making the move now to safeguard their futures. Why not be one of them? At the end of the day, you've got options, and I'm here to make sure you make the best decision for your future. If you're over 55 and planning to retire soon, this age 55 rule might be the key to unlocking penalty-free access to your 401k. But don't forget, gold IRAs are one of the most secure, flexible retirement options available to protect your wealth as you go through this stage in your life. So, if you're serious about protecting your wealth and want to learn more about gold IRAs, get that free guide today. It's the perfect resource for American retirees who have 100K or more in their IRA or 401k, or even if you've got 5 NM plus in savings. Thanks for watching, and make sure you take action now to secure your financial future.